Yo, yo.
Yep.
What's going
Uh,
on?
Good. Welcome back, everybody. It's Saturday night. Welcome back to another night of Island Boys football talk. So it was good to be back on Saturday night, the day before football Sunday. And you got Streety in the building representing the Carolina Panthers, and we got C Money in the building representing the San Francisco 49ers.
Yo,
Jizzle won't be here tonight. We should see him tomorrow. It's week 13. We're gonna do a quick show tonight. We're gonna have Shane talk about his preview of the 49ers and Dolphins, and then we'll do our game picks, and then we'll do our big show tomorrow after football Sunday. But like I said, you got the 49ers and Dolphins tomorrow. You got Eagles and Titans,
yep.
and the Panthers. We're just home relaxing. So, Shane, how you feeling about tomorrow?
Um, like I said before, I think it's gonna be one of the toughest games we're gonna play here in the last stretches of the season. Being that basically the team that we're facing, the Miami Dolphins, is basically I don't want to say lower team, but a replica of the finals with the coaching staff, the players, the mindset, the offense, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a chess match. I think it's gonna be a chess match. The good thing I like is that we're playing at home. So they have to come to San Fran. We didn't have to go to Miami. So that's an advantage for us against them. And then I still think Kyle is the better offensive mind coach than McDaniels. McDaniels have those over the top playmakers. We have steady playmakers, but we have more playmakers than them. So it'll come down to execution in discipline. I think our defense is way better than theirs, and we get back Eric Armstead for the first time in a long time, so we can plug that hole in the middle. I don't think they have no running options. We just need to watch out for the dump off passes to the speedsters they have. I ain't think I too worried about going down the field deep. I don't think he have that much time to set his feet. He be running around. But it's a dump off passes to the Tyreek Hills that could take it to the yard that I gotta be worried about. That's how Mahomes beat us basically in the Super Bowl, dump it off to Terry Hill and he up the road and nobody could catch him. So we have to worry about that. And then I think it'll be a very, very good game. I think it'll be a close game too. Close, low scoring game, maybe in the 20s. I'm thinking it'll be like I don't think nobody can hit a 30 piece. But I think it'll be a close game. The offensive line ain't playing as good as they think or as they should, even though they got Armstead. Bosa, Armstead, Bucham gonna be playing, and then we gonna have we gonna fill in the gap with Kevin Gibbons or somebody else there in the middle to help Armstead. But I think Armstead coming back gonna free up the ends because if they don't double Armstead, he can surely come through. If they double Armstead, the end should have one on one against him, and then all linebackers should eat anything coming across the middle. And safeties and Connor's gonna really have to show up because, like I say, the two speedsters on the edges. If they get loose, they're gonna be game. They're gonna be game that one time. They're gonna be home runs. They're gonna hit home runs, and they're gonna be it. We don't want to be catch. I don't want the finals ain't built to play catch up. So we want to get no race with them. We want to go there, score 20 points, and the whole they have our defense just lock them down. That's how I think the game should go tomorrow. For Fave in San Fran and Santa Clara. You know,
So it should be a battle. That's how I feel.
it can be a battle. There's no doubt without in my mind that it's gonna be a battle. Again, McDaniel gonna have that pressure to shake the monkey off his back. Can he beat his mentor? You should see, if they want to call it that. And then Shanahan gonna have the pressure on his back, like you gonna leave your mentee beat you, or you gonna just go in there and stifle his offense.
Tua is a left-handed Jimmy, so both of them gotta play the same. They ain't gonna move that much. They throw your time and routes. They ain't got a strong arm, so you gotta make the throws to your playmakers. Terry Hill and Waddle, they get a ball in their hands. They could do big stuff. So you guys gonna have to uh, keep the pressure on Tua forcing to make some bad throws, which he could, but it should be a good game. It's two. Miami has a very high powered offense, and San Fran has a very high powered defense. And then the same, San Fran has offense full of potential, and we know Miami's defense is a playmaking defense, so should be a lot to watch, and hmm, we got to see if we take it home. It's gonna be a good one, but we got to see what's gonna happen there. But that game is four. What's it? 4-5 or 4-25?
4-5. This is number
Four.
two of the 3 game home stretch. Number one was last week, Saints. Tomorrow is the Dolphins, and then next week is the Buccaneers.
So we got 4-5 game tomorrow. Um, we're gonna see what we pick with the picks in a few, but we do. That's one of the more exciting games tomorrow for sure because Miami and San Fran have high expectations for each other. So we got to see how it goes. Jizzle's game, he'll talk about that tomorrow. But Titans and Eagles, a lot of Derrick Henry, which is probably the Eagles' biggest weakness, run defense. But
Right.
I know they are getting Jordan Davis back, so we'll see if he can stuff up the running lane. But it's a lot high. It's a lot of Derrick Henry, and let's see if Tennessee can keep up with the Eagles' offense. But Tennessee is very underrated as a team, so we'll see what's going to happen with them tomorrow. Like I said, Jizzle will talk about that, but from Carolina standpoint, we're just relaxing, got our feet up and watch some football. I think the key for Carolina going into the bye week is going to be that Monday night game because if New Orleans win, Tampa, New Orleans, and Atlanta will be 5-7, and the Panthers will be 4-8. So if Tampa wins, we're 2 games back. If New Orleans win, we're 1 game back. So I think that's very important for Carolina. They'll be watching that, and then we should be ready to go next week for Seattle. But uh, anything else you want to add on your game, Shane? I think I know we covered
Uh,
most
the
of
only,
it.
yeah, I think we covered most of it. The only scratch, of course, everybody knows Elijah Mitchell, but I think we'll be fine there. Um, Everybody else practice, so we should be good to go. We should be ready to go at 4 or 5 to play this game. This is gonna be a big game.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna be a fun game because, like I said, you get a ball in the playmaker's hand, they could do big things, but they also have good defenses. So
Yep.
let's see how it come out. So with that, that will bring us on to our picks for the week.
Well, before we go,
We
and, I don't know if you want to talk about the Thursday night game.
That's a stupid game. You could talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. I don't watch the AFC.
It was, I think it was what everybody expected. I hope that was what everybody expected. The Bills, just dominate the Patriots with the weapons that they had, and just Nate Diggs and Josh Allen and up and coming run game of the Bills. We need to start watching out for is that James Cook, that Cook's brother, coming up. He had a good game, and the defense they got back Edmonds. So they kind of gelling back together and putting the pieces back together. They had looked a little rough in the last couple of weeks, but they put up a 24-10 victory over the Patriots on Thursday night, and I think they starting to look like themselves. I think Josh still look kind of shaky to me a little bit, like he trying a little too hard. But I guess as they get confidence in that run game, it should take some of that pressure off of him a little bit.
Belichick need to admit that his side of the ball is defense and bring in a valuable offensive coordinator. Patricia is not an offensive coordinator. He should never be calling the plays. That team got good little pieces on defense, but you you gotta accept that you get a veteran team, but you need a valuable offensive coordinator, Jim Caldwell or something. Cut bring in. You can't do nothing with Patricia calling the plays. That offense The offense gonna never be good. They're gonna always be the downfall. Team, sadly enough, team and Mac Jones and them completely. But you ain't winning the Patriots your offensive play caller. That ain't gonna work. They need to change that up because that old school thing they ain't gonna keep up now with the high powered Dolphins, the high powered Jets, and the high powered Bills. So either the Patriots start to make changes or they're gonna have to take last place in the AFC East for the foreseeable future. Because I don't see the way the Jets coming up, the Dolphins coming up, and the Bills be. Sorry to say, all them years that the Patriots used to win, they're gonna get a taste of what the bottom like for a long time too. So
You say my friend is on the bottom of the barrel.
they're gonna go down at the bottom. The Jets, if the Jets ever have a consistent quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
that team is very good. The Dolphins, we know the Dolphins got people that they could play. The Bills, as long as Josh Allen did it. The odd person, now, unfortunately, is the Patriots. Patriots won that division 12 to 15 times in a row. Everybody had to take the back seat. That's hard to say. They're gonna feel what the back seat like for the next 4 or 5 years because if they don't figure out what to do on offense, it's gonna be a sad, sad thing for them. That two tight set that they thought they would have had with John Smith and Hunter Henry,
Yeah,
that's failed.
what that.
That's failed, and they need to revamp the whole offense and just come to a conclusion and say it's bad right now, and let's fix it.
All right. I feel you on that one. It might be some Patriots fans that want to take out of your head, but they
Well, that means they're stuck in the past 10 years when they were doing what they do. But no, if they really watch football, that they could tell that that team is just not that you can't do the same stuff that you could have do. First of all, you don't have Brady to do them stuff anymore. I understand that. Second of all, you don't have the Edelman on that team anymore.
mm-hmm.
And then they had the two Titan sets, right? But the two Titan sets could only work with you still got a couple people that could take. Jacoby Myers is a good little number 2 or 3 receiver, but Devontae Parker ain't the same. Aguilar ain't at least a number 3 receiver. The run game is good, yeah, but what happens when you don't? That team was good when they control the clock and then just move the ball all up and down. They can't do that now. From time the Bills started to get a little momentum, it was down house for the Patriots. The Patriots had nothing to really counter what the Bills were giving them. And I mean, they do it against the Vikings, but the Vikings ain't like your typical 9-2 team. The Vikings, they're 9-2, but they gonna get out. They got a rude weakness coming from. But teams that know how to play, that I think if they change the offensive coordinator and get a proper offensive coordinator, I think it could help a lot. It's not the team itself. Patricia and them ain't no offensive play callers. They need to hire at least Josh McDaniels. You could see when he was offensive coordinator, did have the offense was moving. Maybe he ain't a good head coach. That's still to be seen. But from time he leave, you have to bring a proper offensive coordinator in. Don't bring back Patricia. Patricia's a defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
He was no offensive coordinator. No, he out there calling the police. Of course, the Patriots gonna be angry. They're frustrated. Why is he calling the police? I don't know. Why Belichick think Patricia could call the police? I don't know. So I don't know. Sad to say, they feel they in the rude awakening now. The reality hitting and good luck Patriots fans, guys. They might be down at the bottom of that division for the next 3 to 5 years if I don't start something out. So they gotta take it.
All right. Anything else left on the Patriots game? Yeah, Bill?
Mm, no, like I said, I went to sleep. It didn't amuse me.
All right. Well, with that, we could go on now to our picks for week 13, Sunday and Monday night games. Go ahead and see if I get my share screen up. Where's my picks? Hold on. All right, here we go. All right. So everybody chose Buffalo on
Everybody wanted. Yep.
first place, so everybody won that game. So coming up, we got Pittsburgh and Atlanta.
KG picked the Steelers.
I'm gonna go.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh as well.
I go with Pittsburgh solely because I need Atlanta to lose. That's the only reason.
Green Bay or Chicago? Again with Green Bay.
If just I going with the fact that Justin Fields should be back, so I going with Chicago. KG is going with the Packers.
Jacksonville at Detroit. Mm, I was not happy for
Ooh. KG has the Jaguars. I am going with Detroit.
Mm, mm.
I am going with Detroit.
Ah, boy. Ah, boy. I am going with Detroit.
Wait, who won last time? Me or you? Me, right?
You win last time.
Okay.
New Jersey at Minnesota. Again, Minnesota.
Jizzle going with Vikings. You going with so I'm going with the Jets.
I know, I know you sleeping there. Washington at the Giants.
Jizzle has the Giants. I am going with those hot burning Washington Commanders.
Again, Washington as well. I think the Giants are not done far. Tennessee at Philly. I know
Jizzle, you know he got Philly. I'll go with Philly too. I don't think Tennessee will keep up with them.
Yeah, again with Philly as well. Denver at Baltimore. Again with Baltimore.
Is it upset time? No. Well, Denver might make this Baltimore. I don't know what they'll be. Okay, I going with Baltimore though. Denver suck.
Yeah, Baltimore as well.
Yep. And Jizzle has
Yeah,
Ravens.
yeah, Baltimore. Yeah. Cleveland at Houston. Again with
He
Cleveland.
had is Deshaun playing?
I don't know.
I think so. I don't know.
Don't matter who's playing.
I am going with KG has the Bronx. I'll go with the Bronx too.
Seattle at the LA Rams. Again with
Yeah.
Seattle.
Seattle all the way. Seattle all the way down. Yep.
Miami at San Fran. Again with San Fran.
Ooh. KG has Dolphins. Ah. Who do I trust more? Jimmy or Tua? I'll go with the home team because it's home field advantage. So I'll go with San Fran.
KC at Cincinnati.
KG has Chiefs. Ah,
That's a tough one, too.
well, that's a tough one. Then I'll go with KC though.
It's only by -2, you know.
So go with Cincinnati.
Take it easy.
Change the odds.
Take it easy.
You kids, you got damn near the same things.
I go with Cincinnati.
Yeah, both time we do some stuff.
Chargers and Raiders.
I got the Chargers.
I know kids, you got the Chargers too.
I don't care too much of the Raiders. Let me see.
I gave it the Raiders.
He, yeah, he got Chargers.
Indianapolis, Dallas.
Dallas, all of me.
And then the Monday night, New Orleans, Tampa Bay. Again with Tampa Bay.
He got Buccaneers. I am going with the New Orleans Saints.
I don't know what you hear about.
No, because that's what I think. All I had is just go and pick a kind of thing. You got to make this thing enjoyable.
Make job with somebody. All right, so that's the picks. And week 13, Sunday night show, tomorrow night show. I'll give an update how we looking. Hopefully, we have a green in my column for me and Sheila, except for KG. You know what I mean? But damn Miami, damn.
I wonder if I should change my pick. I'll keep it. Home field advantage.
So, all right, that's it for that. Let me stop sharing. And then going into tomorrow, Sheila is off, so he have no pressure. He is watching games willy nilly.
I'll be sleep.
And then my game is at 4:05. KG game is at 1:00. So
Yep.
both games will be done by the Sunday night show. We'll see who is either upset. I ain't gonna be too upset if we lose. I expect it to be a 50-50 game, but I would love that we win that game. Um,
Hopefully, Jizzle is back for the show. It'll be definitely both of us. Jizzle may or may not be back for the show. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But tomorrow we'll talk about the games in depth, and then we'll also look at the playoff picture going forward because there's a lot of stuff going on. Because we do think Seattle should win that game easily against the Rams without Stafford. And that means they're still on the heels of San Fran. So that's a very important game for you guys. And the
mhm.
playoffs going forward as well. So we'll keep up to date on the playoff tracker and the games from tomorrow. And then should have a good show tomorrow night.
All right. Any final words?
Nah, it's boy week, so I'm just chilled out this week.
You know where you're both. You're giving Sammy D another week of practice.
He's a elite fella.
I know. Right. Who I got next week?
Let's see how, but that means nothing to me.
I need I to beat them Seahawks.
But that's easy work. Easy work with Sam Donald. So
Hope I don't hear any cussing next week. All right, folks. So we'll pick y'all up tomorrow night after the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock games. KG should be back on. We'll talk about his game. We'll talk about my game. She can just be here listening, and, and then we'll move on and get ready for the Sunday night and the Monday night game. Any final words, you?
it's boy week. I miss the Panthers. I wish they were playing tomorrow, but everybody got a boy week, so it's fantasy football Sunday for me.
All right, then. Till tomorrow.
Yep.
Peace.